live inside Truist Park. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series. And now, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Weekly hit to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. No one on with one down, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Justin Upton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And we're just underway from Truist Park. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. And now the first pitch. Jared Walsh stands in as he looks at a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon's got to get rid of it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-hander hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That is good. The third baseman,
into the box now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Austin Riley becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. 0-1 the count. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 1-2 now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ball one. What a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
The designated hitter, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting in, the left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the... Leading off the inning, it'll be Anthony Rendon as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He bounced out last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Count is 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The first baseman, number 5.
One out, runner at first. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in next, Austin Riley. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Ball 4. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Two and one.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Again, another foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Ready now is Jose Iglesias. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Next to hit, Adam Eaton. Now here's the first offering. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him. Take your base.
Now into the box, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses. 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Moustakas onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Justin Upton the next to hit. Albies scoops it up to second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nova.
The catcher, Austin.
And now the first pitch. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he struck him out. Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the 3 at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. The 1-1 home. High and deep to center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Into the box, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he fouls this one off. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate. 2
balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. In there at the letters 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. Ball, that's it.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The first baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in your strike zone.
Swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Pickoff move to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he popped him up. Rendon onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Ready now for L.A. Jose Iglesias struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch on the way. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Iglesias has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Now here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Hicks is under it. In there, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. Next, here is Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. Hit on the ground to short. Albies picks it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Walsh. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jaime Barria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nova. First pitch coming, here it is.
The catcher.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Eaton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now back, the designated hitter, Pablo.
At the plate now, Pablo Sandoval, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And it misses, 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Popped him up. Rendon into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Big spot here, runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Upton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And stepping in, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Nate Jones takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 41, Nate.
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in once again is Austin Riley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-1 the count now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Mike Moustakas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now for the Angels, Adam Eaton. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The right fielder, Adam.
A.J. Minter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. And he got him. Next up is David Fletcher. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Up next, Mike Trout. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Aaron Slegers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now it'll be Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings up Austin Nola. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next to dig in, Pablo Sandoval. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Outside.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is taken in by Upton, and that all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 56.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Got him to go down swinging there. Justin Upton becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Jared Walsh comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
0-1's the count.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Atlanta posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ian Anderson pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Angels,